Our top story tonight on Gravitas focuses on Trump's new mantra for Ukraine. What is it, you ask? To put it simply, all or nothing. And after last Friday's heated discussion between him and the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in the Oval Office, one thing is absolutely certain. Trump does know how to get his message across. And what was his message that day? Simply put, Ukraine must sign the minerals deal that could end the war with Russia, or the US will pull its support. You're either going to make a deal or we are out, quote unquote. Those were his words. And since that meeting, just have a look at how things have shifted. Even though Europe pledged to defend Ukraine, aren't they now counting on America's backing? And Zelensky, he now says he is ready to sign the deal. He left the White House without signing on Friday. But here's the important question. Can the deal still go through? Also, is there still hope for the minerals deal to actually bring an end to the war? How does this impact the Trump administration's plans for Ukraine? Will Trump try to replace Zelensky? Will he send troops to Ukraine? As per the latest reports, strenuous efforts are underway to try to repair some of the damage caused by the very public fallout that happened on Friday, and to get Zelensky and Trump on the phone to attempt to salvage the relationship. European leaders are also urging and seeking to engineer a call between the pair, during which the Ukrainian president would express regret for how the meeting unfolded. In fact, already Zelensky says he can salvage the relationship with the United States. Listen in.
If we agreed that minerals deal with US, will be signed, from our side, we are ready to sign. I honestly think the United States will be ready as well. Maybe they need time to analyze some things.
Meanwhile, some of Trump's allies have suggested that Zelensky should step down or change stance. It is worth noting that there haven't been any discussions about who might do a better job, perhaps. But what Trump and his team do believe in is that Zelensky missed a huge chance to partner with the US. That was the guarantee that Zelensky was looking for, at least according to the Trump administration, hours after the drama in the Oval Office on Friday. The US Secretary of State Marco Rubio shared his take during an interview with CNN. He explained that the deal Trump wanted Zelensky to sign would tie Ukraine economically to the US. He claims that was America's way of ensuring security, considering America's interests in Ukraine. The Trump administration feels that Zelensky put his country in a tough spot, missing a crucial opportunity for US companies to help Ukraine monetize resources like gas, oil, aluminium. But can we really blame Zelensky for wanting clear security guarantees after 3 years of the bloody war? When asked how Zelensky can actually mend the situation, many Trump officials reportedly have told American media that Zelensky needs to now make it clear that he wants a ceasefire, and it appears that they don't trust Zelensky to sign any agreement with Putin after everything that has happened. But despite doubts in Trump's team, Zelensky told Fox News' Bret Baier on Friday that he would negotiate with Putin, but continues to emphasize on the need for security guarantees. And according to media reports, the US made it clear that Trump wants an economic partnership before discussing security guarantees. As far as questions of sending troops is concerned, so far it seems discussions about troop deployment have not happened. But that has not stopped European leaders from suggesting the same. And French President Emmanuel Macron and UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer have reportedly been in talks with Trump about troop presence and security guarantees.
First, we will keep the military aid flowing and keep increasing the economic pressure on Russia to strengthen Ukraine now. Second, we agreed that any lasting peace must ensure Ukraine's sovereignty and security, and Ukraine must be at the table. Third, in the event of a peace deal, we will keep boosting Ukraine's own defensive capabilities to deter any future invasion. Fourth, we will go further to develop a coalition of the willing to defend a deal in Ukraine, and to guarantee the peace.
But again, what will come of those discussions is the immediate question. Other reports say that the US weapon shipments to Ukraine are still happening, but new packages have not been announced yet. With $3.85 billion reportedly available for weapons from US stockpiles set aside for Ukraine. Will Trump decide to send this support? It's hard to say. Some say it's not likely, that there is no Trump will or can go to Congress to ask for more money for Ukraine, especially without securing a deal with Ukraine first. And the US State Department has around $1.5 billion in military financing for Ukraine currently under review. So what will happen to that funding? Under Trump, only Egypt and Israel have so far received waivers for military assistance. Clearly, the situation remains difficult for Ukraine. The road ahead for Zelensky is challenging, now more than ever. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.